Hello and welcome to Adventures with Amber, the Southeast Asian edition. Hello, I'm Amber and I'm currently travelling around Southeast Asia. This time I'm going to be showing you around the beautiful Gili Air, the most beautiful island that I am so glad I ended up going to. Hey cutie, hope you're doing okay. At first, I was super unsure whether I was even going to go to the Gili Islands because I'd heard such bad press about the boat ride. I can't tell you how happy I am that I went because I'm in love with this island. Already appreciate the amount of coffee and croissants shops that I can see. Touchdown to Puring Bungalows. Oh, we've got another bungalow. Look at that. I'm going to sleep tonight, and I am going to sleep tonight because there is no huge... Okay, there are some gaps here, much like the other bungalow, but I don't care. It can't be any worse than last night, can it? No. Look at this. I've officially got an outside bathroom. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do in the middle of the night. No, in case there's creepy. Ugh, there's a spider. I hope that doesn't join me in the shower. Yay, I'm gonna shower because waiting at Gili Tea took a hell load longer than expected or anticipated. Oh yeah, she's real sweaty. She's real sweaty and gross. Yeah, I have to say, boat to Gili Tea, not actually terrible. If I was getting off at Gili Tea, it'd have been a really quite smooth ride. And then at Gili Tea, because I was going to Gili Air, they waited and they waited, and they kept packing on people going to Lombok and Nusa Penida. Oh, what's that other island called? Nusa Penida. Nusa Puesta, or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. I always forget. It begins with an N and then it's two words, an N and a P. Nusa Penida. An hour, if not longer, I waited. But I'm here and I'm going to have a shower and then I'm going to explore this beautiful island because it's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Here's some real life proof that I absolutely sat in the cafes and drank a lot of coffee and ate a lot of good food. Somebody had a really good idea to come for a morning swim. The tide's higher and colder. Definitely. Let's see what we find under here. I can't even cope with me trying to breathe underwater with my goggles on, so enjoy. I don't know what I expected, but that was quite salty. It got up my nose, it got in my mouth, and then my goggles, because I only brought goggles with me, not snorkel. Then my goggles started letting in water, and then I started to get, I don't know if anyone else get this, I get really flustered in the sea. I don't know why, maybe because there's the salt water hitting my eyes and my mouth, and then I'm like, ah. But there was quite a lot of fish down there. Can we just... This is the top of the island now. I might just walk around the island and just see how far I get before I melt into a puddle of bleh. How far I get before I stop for an ice cream, even though I've just had an iced latte. It's so cute. What is that? Excuse me, brother. What are you? Bye. Well, at least it didn't eat me. There's supposed to be turtles around here, but none of them have swam up to me yet, and I just sort of feel like I give off the edge that I'm a kind soul, so a turtle will just come up to me and befriend me. But I've been sat here for a while and it's not happened just yet. I bet they're feeding them over there and they're going over there. Fine. Please take this time to appreciate a coral and shell castle that I built on the beach on my own when I was sunbathing, shall we say, for an hour and a half. I'm very, very proud of it. I don't want to say that these two lovebirds ruined my churros experience, but as I was at the churros house getting a very important snack, this couple got married, and apparently it is like a whole thing that they do a procession right through the island, and boy, did it look fun. At the back was absolutely so cool, and I swear half the island were here. Here's some footage of me being a sea angel. I'm gonna go with sea angel or whatever she was trying. Either way, water, definitely very salty, so you kind of just float, which is a vibe, I guess.
Yeah. Hi, Pam.
It's fine. It's got me in the sea. I got proof.
It's nice.
Cute.
I'm still filming. Nice.
Okay guys, I've just had a revelation. For those who've I can't get it out. Now I'm explaining it out loud, that's really embarrassing. For those that watch my Seminyak vegan food, the first place I went to gave me a complimentary drink with my meal and my coffee. I'm now in the Gili Islands and I've just asked for sugar for my coffee, and he's given me this. And it was at that moment I realised that they do sugar as syrup in shot glasses, and I was just drinking it. And if it helps, I did add it to my coffee anyway. But I was just necking straight sugar. I love it. Hey, it's okay. So that was a little clip of me being an utter melon, really. However, one of my friends here does call me a bumblebee, so I guess me sipping sugar syrup does make sense now. If Gili Air does one thing right, oh, look at the sunsets. Every one was just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Gili Air doesn't have the same party vibe as Gili Tea, however, there was so much live music pretty much every night, I'm sure, in at least one or two of the bars across the island, and this was such my vibe. Like, I really enjoyed. I sat here on my own and had an iced tea and listened to this man with an incredible voice just sing for like 2 hours. This island is super affordable. I paid £13 a night for my bungalow. I ended up extending my stay to a week rather than 5 days. I loved it so much. I'm waiting to go on a snorkelling trip, which it sounds really fun. We're going to go to 3 places across the 3 islands. Fun fact, actually 5 stops. Look at the views. I'm not sure whether I need to like look into the fact that I actually am not, in the past, I've not been a huge fan of snorkelling in the sea from a boat. If I can't walk in with my feet touching the ground, I seem to have a bit of a panic. We're going to see what happens though, it's okay. Don't worry everyone, she managed to snorkel, she breathed through it, she was actually really proud of how she dealt with the entire day snorkeling. I'm going to actually let you just enjoy these clips, and I'm going to let you guess which ones I took and at which point the snorkel guide takes over and gets some equally as good shots. So salty, it hurts my eye. What they didn't tell us at the last stop, bear in mind, I swear we were swimming around for about 40 minutes. And whilst I was swimming, I was like, felt like I was getting bitten by stuff. Like these really sharp bites on my arms and legs. I thought, what the hell? Got back on the boat and the girl was like, did you feel the jellyfish? And apparently, it just happened now in this, I think we're at Gili now. I just had a really sharp feeling on my leg. Thank you. Now I'm absolutely exhausted. There's like 4 of us girls that are just like, oh god, are we now done? Now my mask has decided that it's just going to keep letting water in on one eye. And that stinks. Yay. We love it. So yeah. I already feel a bit funky. Oh. I swear, in real life, there were jellyfish sting marks there. People staying on the boat, and I genuinely don't know if it's nicer on the boat or in the water, because I can't snorkel if every time I put my head underwater, insanely salty water just gets in my eye. Oh, there's a girl looking like she likes to use sunglasses. Swim away from that. Yes, you can hear me chuckle at the sheer amount of people that were at this spot and how many times I just got hit in the face with an elbow or a foot or a flipper. Far too crowded and unpleasant in there for me. You just get hit with flippers and elbows. Like, fair enough, but no. I just want some food and I want this coffee and to sit by the beach on like non-moving boat waves now. I'm not even sure if I can't sail like this. Hang on. Finally, after about 4 hours to be fair, we had been fed, we had been watered, and we were on the way to the last stop and on the way back to Gili Air. Thank God we made it. Not me getting up at 5:20 to go and catch the morning sunrise on my last full day with a bunch of girls that I met yesterday. I think this is the most beautiful and romantic thing I've ever done. But the whole town is alive with noise. There are a lot of roosters and chickens out in a boot. That is the only cockerel I've ever actually known to come out, look and watch the sunset, and then crow at the right time. Nice one, buddy. So, as we had a very cute girl day and watched the sunrise, two of us, once the sun had come up, had decided to go for a fresh morning snorkel. It was our last full day. And we're like, no, we're going to do this. We're going to absolutely get in the sea first thing in the morning, and we're going to try and find a turtle. So the first snorkel in the morning actually failed because the tide was just too low, we were getting cut to bits. So we came back at about 11 when it was higher tide, and we were in there for like a good half an hour looking around. I was struggling with my goggles, but the other girl finally, I just saw her hands wave and I managed to get over to her with my goggles and my GoPro, and we found this beautiful little friend literally just about when we were going to give up. And I was so happy. I was honestly so happy. We watched her for about 5 minutes. She was properly eating everything she could find. It was fascinating, and it was really lovely to watch when we weren't surrounded by loads of people as well. This one was really special, and we actually managed to get a lot closer. Not too close. We were very much getting pulled by the tide and sweeping back every so often, but we were proper chuffed with this one. All in all, absolutely recommend Gili Air. My favourite island. I will absolutely be back, and I will absolutely be staying longer than the week because I just absolutely loved it. It was so relaxing, it was so lovely, everyone was so friendly, and there was just so much to do. But the vibe was just incredible. Honestly, I can't recommend this place enough. I'm honestly in love.